Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. It's almost afternoon. It's 11:11 here. Ooh, that's cute. 11:11, guys. I shall just wait till somebody pops up. As my phone just took a tumble. That was cute. Oh, goodness. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here with me. No, honey, stay inside. You have to put a jacket on. Go get your jacket, please. Go get your jacket. Go get your jacket. Okay, it is warming up today. I think it's like 60 something degrees today, so the sun's shining, it's all good. Hello.
Hello.
Nisa Elise, is that how you pronounce your name? I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Beautiful name, by the way. Elise.
Look at this.
Yes.
She's dancing.
Say good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Say, I just did my school lessons for the day.
School today.
Mm-hmm.
These words.
So I got on YouTube today, and I had no idea Trisha Paytas was publishing a new, sorry, I just had a brain fart just then, but was publishing a new song. I love her songs. They're funny. They're, they're different. They're kind of like, she doesn't take herself too seriously, with her music. It's more of like reacting and reenacting certain things, and I think that's really cool.
Mom.
Thank you. It is how you say it too. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Go get your jacket.
Yeah.
No. She straight up just tells me no, guys. It's so crazy when you raise a little... Stop. No. Go find the keys. Okay. If you want to get in there, you got to find the keys.
Okay, Mom.
Yep, you got to find the keys. You got to be self-sufficient. But yeah, it's so crazy raising a little baby, and then all of a sudden one day they kind of just come into their little person. And they start saying no, having opinions, stuff like that. It's adorable. But it's also quite shocking, to be honest. But yeah, it's cute. Anyway, Trisha Paytas. Didn't know she was going to be releasing a video, and I had no clue that Social Repose is going to be in there. Social Repose is in her video. He's not singing or anything, but he's still in there, like, jumping around, as you guys could see by the thumbnail. If my thumbnail showed up. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it did or not. Well, let me go. Oh, well. But yeah, I figured I'd react in a little bit to that and just have a, early afternoon little chat with you guys. Not too long. Not too crazy. I streamed for a very long time yesterday. It was like over an hour. It was a long time. For me, anyway. So how's your guys' day going? I had a friend have an episode premiere on Dr. Phil yesterday. And I watched it, and it was like, whoa, bro. I will say, my friend looked absolutely gorgeous on the show. She was just like, her makeup is on point, beautiful as ever. But I really enjoyed the, like, just how open she was with all of everything. That's not a key. That's like a lock pick or something you try to invent. My daughter's over here trying to pick the lock on my storage, like, in our bag. No, don't do that, baby. You're gonna break that. You gotta go find the keys. That's not a key. She's already she's teaching herself how to do some crazy stuff, girl. Can't say it wouldn't come in handy though. You never know. Might lock yourself out of your house. You gotta pick a lock. It's 3 a.m. here, warm too. Oh yes, Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia.
broken.
Always.
Dad.
So beautiful over there. Oh my gosh. The waters. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. And I bet you the food is amazing too.
Guys, we are got keys.
She's trying to tell everybody she can't find the keys. Go find the keys.
Oh my God, there's the keys I want to. I gotta do home. Okay. Where?
She's trying so hard.
We all start.
Ready to go inside, honey?
What?
Ready to go inside?
No. I got it.
There's nothing in there. There's literally nothing in there other than a hose and like a few other little doodads. Come on. Inside? Oh, hold on. My internet connection's horrible. Just 1 second, guys. I'm walking around my house trying to find better internet. I don't know if my internet's gonna work. Hold on. Oh, my house is like a brick stone compared to internet. It like shuts it all down. It is. I'm extremely in love with the Melbourne city too. It's my heart and soul. Oh wow. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Just a moment. My little beanbag woke up from his nap. Had to go get him real quick. Huh. He woke up very nappy. That was a short nap. He went in like 10, 15 minutes ago. He's like, I'm not ready to go to sleep. Okay, so Trisha Paytas. You ready to hear the song? You ready to hear the song? Yes. I don't know if you guys are aware of Social Repose, or you know about him. He used to publish on YouNow. He used to, right, not publish, live stream on YouNow. He like does music, and he's had some scandals, of course, just like every YouTuber. He kind of broke the whole, I don't know, broke into the whole thing, you know, live streaming and going on YouTube. Kind of when he was like hanging out with Onision and Jacqueline Glenn. He dated Jacqueline Glenn. He completely broke her heart. It was horrible. I remember the Repose. Oh my goodness. If you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you a link. But yes. So that's kind of how that went. Broke her heart, cheated on her, like with multiple people. Then cheated on another girl. Horrible. I think cheaters are the most revolting things in the world. Sorry, just breaking it down. Breaking it down in a real way. Let's see. What else has he done? I mean, his music is like, he does covers, so he does a lot of covers. At least that's what, when I was watching and kind of paying attention to him because of the scandals, that's what he did, was music, covers, drama videos, stuff like that. Had a lot of drama with like Social Repose, bunch of people. Wasn't he abusive to Jacqueline? I'm not sure if there was physical abuse. I've never heard of any physical abuse, but I have heard of like mental abuse and cheating, making her feel, you know, too thin. So a lot of mental abuse there. I think anybody that has an issue with how somebody looks in a relationship, if you're married, you have a long-term relationship, delicately bring you know what, like, for example, this is an example, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way. You know, let's say you just had a baby or something like that. Let's say, you know, maybe you are going through something and you gain like an extra, you know, just a little bit from depression or the baby or anything like that. Your partner maybe has a, you know, not an issue with it, but wants the best for you and also wants to be honest with you about, you know, where he stands or she stands. I feel like there's a way to bring things up, you know, that are delicate. Yeah. That are delicate and still, you know, can get your point across as a partner in a relationship. But to sit there and say, you know, to somebody in a cruel way, you're too skinny or you're too big or you're, you know, get some, you know, plastic surgery or whatever the heck, that's mental abuse. You know, it's not being open. That's not communicating. That's cruel and that's uncalled for. You know, it's not necessary to sit there and be like mean to somebody, unnecessarily mean to somebody. He looks like a wife beater with the makeup off. Oh my gosh. You know, his makeup, the paint, the face paint, I can't imagine what that does to like skin, you know, like how irritated it must feel, like damage it's doing to his skin. It puts this like, it doesn't even look like it's face paint, you know, it looks like it's just like off the wall, like wall paint. You don't need a Band-Aid. That's not worthy of a Band-Aid. Girl, are you kidding me? Let me find one. I'll probably join here in a sec. Okay, cool. I'll send you a link and then just pop in whenever. But yeah, so Jacqueline Glenn, when she came out about like the breakup, it was so sad. I mean, I remember watching this video as it was just published, you know, the one where she describes that he broke her heart and he cheated on her and all that. And that's like the saddest thing ever. Like, to be totally honest, I mean, she was heartbroken. And to anybody who's ever been cheated on, it's horrible. I've been cheated on before. It's one of the worst things you could do to somebody in a relationship, you know, that kind of just ends a relationship. Cheating on somebody, you know, not having the cojones pretty much to say, hey, I'm having feelings or thoughts about another person, so much so that I'm feeling about, like, feeling like I'm going to take some action, you know, like over between us or whatever the mature thing is, right? That just didn't happen. That doesn't happen. It doesn't seem to happen for Social Repose. And a lot of guys out there that, or girls cheat too. Everybody can cheat, right? Everybody can do that. Just kind of not having the maturity level to end it before you wreck somebody like that is really just, it's quite sad because it damages people forever, you know, forever. It's not just like a one-time deal. It's forever. So it's quite sad. And then the way he handled it was just absolutely horrendous. But that's old news. Just wanted to fill you guys in. Maybe he takes a paint roller and replies it. I bet you he does. Oh my gosh, guys. So I just came back from like not streaming for a very long time, not posting anything for a very long time. And I just lost for streaming like 50 subscribers. I was like, oh my gosh, that's sad. It breaks my heart. Don't let the door kick you on the way out. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. No, I value everybody that likes to stick around and comes and chats with me when things are super crazy published and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I value that. I value that quite a bit. The people that want to go, bye. Bye. You don't need a Band-Aid, and I couldn't find one. I think we're out of them. Did you get like a mosquito bite?
Yeah. I hate bites, Mom.
There's no blood or anything like there's no wounds. There's no wounds. You don't need a Band-Aid. Girl, we gotta get out of that. You just have Band-Aids everywhere. All right. You're cute. No, that wasn't done. Yeah, I mean, he was very narcissistic when he came out and confronted the whole situation where he cheated on Jacqueline Glenn. And so, yeah, and then I know about a year ago, he's been trying to get Trisha Paytas's attention for a very, very long time. Like, he's been trying to clout chase, you know, with Trisha. He knows that she has connections with Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, and well, now not anymore, but long story short, she did. She has connections to a lot of people. She's done a lot of work on YouTube. She's been on YouTube for a very long time. So I can see why he wants to talk to her and get on one of her videos. And I think this is kind of a perfect music video for him because it's a Emo Boy 2005. So I thought that was like quite hilarious. I was like, whoa, isn't that just the kawink-a-dink of the century there? No. I wonder how Jacqueline Glenn feels about it. She probably doesn't even care. Maybe she does. I don't know. Because, like, I've never seen Jacqueline Glenn talk to really any, like, super big YouTubers who have been, like, in the whole system for a while. I mean, she'll collaborate with some of the worst of people on the internet. So, says a lot about her, honestly. I do feel bad that she was cheated on. But, you know, the whole Eugenia Cooney stuff, I don't think that she is as innocent and as sweet and as loving and, you know, good intended as she wants everybody to believe. That's just my opinion on that. She definitely doesn't portray that to me, at least. And she doesn't really seem like the kind of girl to really invest. I mean, she's just, I don't know. She just tears people down, you know. Have an opinion, have your opinion, make your opinion, you know, known if that's what you feel. And if it's in the negative to somebody, then whatever. But don't tear them down video after video after video, right? It's different if that person, you know, were to constantly be responding, like kind of like Onision, right? But no. I think has responded like once. And she finally stuck up for herself. So I value that. You know, Eugenia Cooney, I feel very bad for her situation. And I hope that she gets the help and continues getting the help that she needs. But she is her own adult. And it is concerning. Absolutely. It's scary. It is concerning. It's very sad to see. But regardless, she is her own adult. And well, I do understand why people are, you know, why the whole premise behind Jacqueline saying, you know, she's not kid appropriate. Well, okay, Jacqueline also goes online and, you know, has her sponsorships from Adam and Eve. So younger kids watch her channel as well. So it's just like, okay, yes, mark the channel, you know, not viewable for kids, but do you really think that if a kid has access to a cell phone and they're subscribed to you, that they're not going to click on your latest video, even though you still publish it? And yes, it is the parent's responsibility, but regardless, if there is a way, kids will find the way, right? So I can understand her point, but I think the way that she's going about it is just completely cruel. She doesn't need to make a petition, you know, to sign somebody she claims she cares about so deeply and truly, to get them off the internet, right? Because then I feel like Eugenia Cooney will just spiral and go down, and more so than, you know, what's being observed. So that to me is just a line you don't cross as a friend. You know, you don't throw your friend's business out there. You don't make your friend's business content, right? Their personal life, their personal struggles, you don't make it content. I feel like that's what she did. She made it content, you know, in her own way. I'm not saying that, you know, Eugenia Cooney hasn't made it content, because obviously there are speculation and, you know, different types of avenues of proof that have been. But at the same time, she did it a whole different way, like a different thing. You found more cookies? Oh, wow. She grabbed cookies out of the pantry. That's okay. You can have some cookies. You had breakfast, and then you're about to have lunch, so that's fine. You can have some cookies. Can't blame a girl for wanting a cookie, right? Cookies are good. You got 4 cookies. Ooh. You're using up all your cookie tokens for the day. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Okay, so moving on from the Jacqueline comment, I just wanted to give you guys some context as to how we kind of like in this community know Social Repose. I have seen a concert by Social Repose. I have, you know, chatted with him and you now before. He was just kind of really rude to me, honestly. I was a fan of his music, and before all the cheating stuff came out, I was, I thought that their relationship was cute. I thought their content was cute. I was into it. It was like 2016, so I was into it. It was like what, 4 years ago. So yeah, that's a while ago. And when I went to his concert, the concert was obviously a lower grade concert. It wasn't somebody who's like got a crazy record deal. This is obviously coming from somebody who funds most of it themselves. But it was still a good show. And I mean, it wasn't perfect. No concert ever is perfect, though. There's always a mistake or two or some silly stuff that goes on, right? But yeah, he was just really rude to me on the stream. I was a fan. I was just like excited. I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool. And he just kind of treated me like crap. And I was like, well, fine. Oh, you ready to join? Okay. Let me grab the link for you. We're having a panel, guys. Surprise panel. Fuck yeah. Surprise panel. Surprise panel. I don't know where that came from. Tourette's, probably. I seriously think I might have Tourette's, guys. Like, not to make fun of anybody who has it, but I seriously think I do have Tourette's. There we go. Surprise panel. Surprise panel. Whoa. Here. There it is. He's like, what? But yeah, so he was really rude to me. It was like, yes, my service was kind of horrible, but I was excited. I was excited to get on somebody that I liked, that I was a fan of, when I first started watching was one of the first handful of people that I ever watched. So yeah, I kind of just stopped after that. I was like, nope, I don't support people who are fucking rude to me. I've given you money. I've literally gone to your concert, supported your music, watched your streams, donated. I'm not about it. Bye.
Mom, can I see? He's a cat.
I sent you the link.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Casey, hi. Hi. What are you doing there?
I'm just waiting to see you when you pop up in here. Let's see. I don't know if it'll.
Oh my God.
Oh, you okay?
You just waiting to start it?
Yeah, Jacqueline isn't too smart. I mean, obviously she's made a career for herself, but at the same time, she's done it, in bad ways, and I don't think that's cool. Did you get the link? Just let me know. Oh, okay. No worries. Take your time. So yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying getting back into streaming. I've been consistently streaming for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now, I think. And it's been fun. I've been excited to talk with you guys again and do this kind of stuff. And here we are. I don't know what's going on. You might have to enter. Oh, there it is. I'll just stream.
Yeah. It wasn't. Hello. It was being laggy. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, little one.
Can you say something real quick? Because I kind of having a hard time hearing you.
Oh yeah. Hello. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
I can barely hear you.
I don't know why. Like my mic's.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm checking my volume on everything.
I can't see her.
Hold on, just 1 second.
It's a doggy.
Mommy's got to get this going. Hi, Marie. How are you doing today? Can you hear everybody okay? Is everybody sound okay?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
I can barely hear you. You have headphones on or something?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
they
she can
might
hear
be
you. So it might
picking.
just be on my end, which is okay because I can hear you a little bit. Yeah, so
Oh,
Marie knows about Social Repose. She's been in that community. She was on You Now and all that stuff. I mean, that's where I met Marie, was on You Now. And then officially in Real Streams community, we met. But I remember the first interaction being on You Now with Marie. So I
all
remember
right.
the profile photo.
Can you hear me now?
And what was that?
Can you hear me now? Am I more audible now?
Yeah, a little bit better for me at least.
Okay.
I think everybody
Okay.
else can hear you good, but
Good. Because I think the
yeah.
problem was I had my sound bar on too and my headphones, and it likes to be
Oh, okay.
it messes up the sound something terrible between the two.
Yeah.
So
It's all good. It's all good. It's all Gucci. But
oh,
yeah, I was actually shocked to find Social Repose in Trisha Paytas' video. Like, he's been trying to get her attention. She's been kind of, biting the bait with it ever so often. But damn, like, that was funny. I was sitting there like, this is a pretty good thumbnail. It's a pretty good, video. And I thought I'd share it with you guys. It's kind of hilarious.
is Trisha, is she the one who wrote the poem book and whatnot? Did she write a poem book?
I'm not sure about that song. I don't know anything about that song. This is the first song I've seen from her in a little bit that it's gotten my attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I never watched her. I could have sworn there was a Trisha Paytas, or maybe it was some other Trisha, maybe that wrote this really bad poem book and had all her own poems in it that were just all kind of garbage.
Yeah. Oh, yes, she did. She did publish a book with poems. Yes.
I thought so.
And they were horrible. No offense to Trisha. They were horrible.
As a writer myself, I couldn't stand listening to any of it. It's all such like, you could tell she grew up as a rich white girl. Like, you could really tell she grew up as a rich white girl, because like there's nothing in it other than like rich white girl shit.
Yeah. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, being sad, writing poems, I get it. The vibe is pretty depressing. After a breakup or something like that. I totally get the theory behind it. Like, get it out, put it in an artistic, format, do something healthy with it, something good with it, whatever. I get it. I'm actually like, that's cool. Glad you have that outlet.
That's not Trisha Paytas.
I'd be embarrassed.
MO. Like, her MO is, I'm going to do something that looks like it's like some Ivory League shit, and it's just turned out to be complete garbage because my fans are gullible enough to buy it. That's all. That's how her thinking process goes through.
Yeah.
So like, she just puts crap to paper and sells it and thinks it's something worthwhile when it's really not. Like, I don't know.
Hey, when your name is a brand for a quick buck, I can see how it's easy to do that. For me personally, I don't think I'd ever do that. Now, don't mark my words on that. If yo, motherfuckers, if I get Trisha Paytas status, of course you're gonna see me do it. Of course, I'm gonna literally sell like my used eyelashes or something. Okay, like, come on.
Like, I get why Trisha did it and whatnot, and it makes sense, and I'm cool with it. But what she needs to learn is how to take criticism for it. Because like, you don't just publish something like poems and expect everybody to like it and nobody to criticize it.
Yeah, exactly. My daughter came into the kitchen. I was grabbing her juice box. And she's like, there's a vicious monster. And she's watching the movie Up, because it's like one of her favorite movies by Disney. You know, the one with the floating house and the balloons?
Oh my God. That's such a sad movie.
I know. The wife. And all she wanted to do was go travel to this one place or whatever.
And he literally moves the whole house there. And He's a
Yeah, he just straight
cranky
up.
old codger and doesn't like the kid. And then at the end, he gives the kid the badge he needed the whole time. And it's just so many layers of my heart and wrapped up in it. You know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it just reminds me of my grandparents and oh God. Don't get me started on that. Dear Lord, I'll never stop about that.
Oh Lord, grandparents
So
can be
yeah.
something else.
So I streamed for a long time yesterday. Longest I've streamed in like so long. Like it was like an hour and a half or maybe an hour and 45 minutes. I'm not sure, but
That's
not
not
over
bad.
2 hours, but still is. That's not a key, honey. That's my daughter is straight up seriously, guys. I don't know if you guys were here when I was out here originally, like about 30 minutes ago. But she found this little bobby pin and she's trying to pick a lock. I don't know where she learned this from. Certainly didn't come from me because I can't pick a lock to save my life. And believe me, I have tried. You gotta wiggle it around. She might have seen a YouTube video or something.
And she
Maybe like
might
on a movie.
have. Maybe she saw it in like a movie you and the hubby were
Yeah.
watching or something. You know, and thinks it works.
Her logic is so cute to observe. It really is. She's just like,
Although
this is gonna work no matter what.
if she likes the idea of lock picking and whatnot, there's a YouTuber called the Lock Picking Lawyer that shows you how to pick locks.
Oh my, maybe she got a hold of that.
Maybe he's actually fairly popular. I love his stuff. Like I love watching it. He takes like these extreme locks and takes them apart in like 5 seconds.
Oh wow, that's crazy. You know, like I was talking about earlier, I was just like, that skill probably does come in handy. You leave your keys, you get locked out of your apartment. No, you're not tall enough, baby. I bet you if you go get your boots, you'll be tall enough. Your boots give you like an inch. Go put your boots on. Problem solved, baby girl. Self-sufficient. She's like, don't talk to me like this. You put my shoes on. That's how it's always been. That's how it's going to be. We're trying to get her.
At least you can keep shoes on her. I can't keep shoes on my boy to save my life or his, I guess.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me of a funny story. And you guys might find this cruel. And if it's cruel, I'm sorry. This is just how I parent with the situation. She was wearing her Halloween costume. And she had little high heels for her little Halloween costume because she was Rapunzel. And she was taking them off after trick-or-treating in the car. And she was, she wanted her window to be rolled down. She wanted a little air or whatever because it was really warm here. It's very, very warm where I live. So winter has been like 50 degrees. 30 degrees was the worst I think we felt. Long story short, she's taking her high heels off. And so she's obviously trying to throw them out the window. Well, in my moment of thinking like the best mom ever, right? I take the high heel and I throw it out the window because I'm just like, okay, you keep throwing your shoes out the window. I keep paying for these shoes. I'm going to throw them out the window and you're going to learn a lesson here. You're going to lose your shoe. Well, we drive by the same place and the shoe's still there for like a week and a half. She sits there and she stares off into the distance at this shoe. And I felt horrible because it was like on a highway and she knew exactly where. Your dress is in the closet, baby. Your Rapunzel dress is in the closet. Go get it and put it on. You know how to do that. You do it all the time. You change dresses and princess dresses like 50 times a day. But yeah, no, we would drive by and she would just look all solemn. Like, there's my shoe, forever lost shoe. I can guarantee when she's older and she describes some of the memories she has, she's going to bring up the shoe. I know she is.
Probably. Just like I'm going to constantly bring up my son's eating habits.
Oh, that picture I sent you earlier today with him and the SpaghettiOs.
Oh yeah, it's so adorable. Man, my
he
boy
looks so full.
Like instead of being on his face, it's mostly just like on his chest. Like all his food ends up there.
Yeah.
And it's just like no wonder why you're always hungry. Like you only get like half the spoonfuls in because we sometimes feed him, directly feed him and whatnot. But like last time, I just gave him a baby spoon and was just like, go for it and whatnot, which is kind of a mistake. But I want to teach him early on to use tools.
Yeah, my son is grabbing the little baby forks and baby spoons out of our hands now, and he's kind of doing himself. He's really good. He's only
They get
he's
really
under a
good.
year old, and he's very, very, very efficient with everything. Like, I don't know, he's my easy child, I think, like the easy one that really just gracefully does things. I think that's what's kind of happening.
Yeah, a lot of people have told me that boys are a lot easier to raise than girls.
Oh, girls are just so opinionated, sassy, adorable, beautiful little creatures, right? But like at the same time, they're so sassy, full of opinion. And it shows you really like this obviously comes from me. I'm just like, am I really that sassy? Yes, I am that sassy. Put it on.
It's just
Inside.
like with my
Inside.
boy, like he gets smart and figures things out in an instant. And I'm just like, yeah, that's part of me right there. He's just getting into everything and figuring out and hoping that he doesn't break anything.
Oh yeah. Has he started crawling?
He's walking. He is full on walking. He's pretty good
Yeah,
at it, but I wouldn't like, he kind of like sometimes like when he's standing up for long periods of time, he'll like lean back and forth like he's like about to fall. Yeah, just like dude, it's not that hard to balance.
That's cute. My son straight up skipped that process. Skipped it all and just went straight to Zoom crawling. I mean, he just, when you set him on the floor, he's like ping ponging off the walls like spiders. The cutest thing.
That's the way he was too. Like when I first got him, he was crawling.
Can you hear me?
Like, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
On. Can't hear you. Are you there?
I'm here. Hello. Hello.
You might have to 1, 2, 3. Come back in and come.
I help, Mom.
Oh, I'll zip it up right.
Okay.
Like, leave and come back in really quick.
All right, I'll be right back. Then.
Miss Princess Cinderella.
Mom, I want Cinderella. So.
See, I told you you could do it.
Thank you, Mom. I just do it.
Wait. We're waiting for our buddy to come back in.
Flower. Flower.
Why is the zipper weird? I'm just waiting for my bud to come again. Oh, here he is. Do. All right. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
It must have been StreamYard being StreamYard.
I know StreamYard's not the best, but I don't have any, I don't have my, I forgot the other platform. What is it called? I'm having a brain fart right now, guys. I don't know.
You talking about Discord or?
Yeah, OBS. There we go. Onyx, let's go inside. Come on, Hensley.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to stream Discord phone calls with Streamlabs yet. I'm sure I can do it. I just don't want to.
Yeah, so I had an iPhone before this, and I was never able to stream off of the iPhone using OBS or anything on my phone. So I always had to stream at my desk, in my office, never on the go. It was always super not scripted, but just planned out. And it made it less fun. I never started YouTube like that. It was cool to get better software and stuff like that, but I never started like that. So
yeah, that's why I like live streaming a game or something, because it produces a lot more content to talk about and stuff. The other night I did a live stream where I was trying to play Cyberpunk 2077. It just would not cooperate me. So I was just like, well, you know what? Since it's not going to work, I'll play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know it'll work. Started it up. It needed to update. I'm like, I can't update and stream at the same time on this internet. So I finally closed it. and like started The Witcher 1, and I thought it was going to crash on me at some points because it was starting to kind of act a little funny, and like YouTube schizophrenic was just like, man, Cyberpunk 2077 cursed the stream. This is a cursed stream. So yeah, we just called it the cursed stream. I should rename the title to that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You want tea?
Yeah.
You want juice, or do you seriously want tea?
I want.
All right, I'll make you some tea. I drink a lot of tea.
Tea is
She's
good
like,
for you. Very good for you.
oh yeah, that's kind of like what I'll drink.
Yeah, I like my exotic teas. I used to get like a little monthly box of exotic teas from around the world and whatnot. I still got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and came with tea bags and pretty much everything you needed. Some teas need some extra ingredients, but I never really bothered with them. But I've tried most of them. They're really good.
Yeah. Are you able to screen share on here?
I think there's a share screen button down here.
Is there? Because I can't find it.
Yeah, I can share screens with you.
Yeah,
Well,
if you want to share the screen for the new Trisha Paytas Emo Boy 2005, because I can't find the screen share, and we gotta react to this. You're gonna die. You're gonna freaking laugh.
All right. Yeah. I got it down there. You just have to approve it.
Oh, so how do I do that? Like, what's? Oh, okay, private chat, right?
Yeah. Well, not. I don't think you approve it. See, no, it's still not approved to be up there.
Let's see. Guest must authenticate. Play sound. Guest enters. Let's see. Trying to figure it out. Edit my solo layout. I'm making your tea right now, baby. She's like, "Where's my tea, dude? Is it a solo layout? I don't know." Well, let's see.
Yeah, I think you got to change it to a different layout.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Not. I think it's got to be one.
There you go. Can you do it now?
It's still down there. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, it's
settings.
I think it's just wait.
Camera general. All right. Let me see if I can get this broadcast information. Hold on. Camera. Nope. Oh, there it is. Add to stream.
There we go. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Cool. So what's it called? Trisha Paytas. Emo Boy.
Oh my god, my thumbnail looks so horrible. I see my thumbnail looks so bad.
Wait, she did a remake of the Helena?
It's the one with Disco. Yes, she did. But then the Panic at the Disco one's the new one.
Oh yeah. Trying to remember what song that one was. I know the lyrics, but I don't remember much else. Let's see. Oh,
I'll mute. Well, this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mute too. We could give our thoughts at the end. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
God, she can. This is what they call singing. She's singing out of her nose. I can't stand it.
Oh yeah, there's Social Repose. What a weird tattoo.
The guys in the background look like they're having more fun than we are going to have.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. I think it's an interesting video for sure.
Yeah, it's an interesting take on that. I just can't stand her singing voice.
No, same. I mean, like, she's definitely not like talented in singing, you know. She's just more of a show, I feel.
Yeah, like the only appealing thing to this video is like the sex appeal to it, and it's not even that great.
Oh my goodness.
I'll have to say, like, the part with the top hat and everything, that's kind of cringy. Honestly, with her wearing it, like, it just, the look does not fit her, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah. She's got like the burger. Do you guys remember the burger
Perfect stop point.
commercial?
The
Oh
perfect
my
stop
God.
point. You got to
I should use that as the thumbnail.
You should. You should. I was just about to say, you got to make this the thumbnail, please.
That's fucking great. Like, she should make out her profile photo. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, hell, like, how can you get more American than that? A girl in a bikini with a burger, a cheeseburger, because there's cheese on it. I mean, there's nothing more American than that. Was this part in the original music video? I've never seen the music video. Because I'm just
Stop.
Ooh.
Go find it.
Oh, okay. There you are. You were robot-y there for a second.
Well, that was fun.
I
Yeah.
can't.
This part though, is it in the original?
Are you there? Can
music video?
you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me?
Uh-oh, my
Oh yeah, you're coming out. You're cutting it out.
connect.
Oop.
It's like F you and your connection. Come on, man. There it is.
You are. There you are. There you are.
There I am. Oh goodness. Whoa, that's another great stopping point. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's a great stopping point. Amazing.
I swear to God, this was me in 2015.
I swear to God, the only reason she did this music video is so she could get naked and put it on YouTube and be legitimately on YouTube. And
that's freaking hilarious.
Does the drummer have like some sort of weird like swastika or some kind of crap tattooed on his chest?
I have no idea.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Maybe it was a swastika and that's just a cover up for it.
Can you imagine? My God, that would be that's horrible. What the hell? I don't know what that is. It looks just like a blob to me, like the worst tattoo of all time. This big blob right in the center, and he's like,
the only reason you have that much ink on your chest is to cover something up, and it's just,
I mean, it's not like a whole chest piece. It's not like it's like an insane art piece right there. That's just like a bloop, you know.
Yeah, it's like this is a tribal tattoo. Oh, really? Yeah, it used to be a giant penis that I had tattooed on my arm. Now it's just covered up by a tribal tattoo. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Like he covered up something that he really regretted.
A party night gone bad. Yes. Watch. It was probably just one dot. It was just a circle or something super stupid, probably. Can you imagine?
Probably.
Going to a tattoo shop, like blitzed off your mind or something like that. Oh, I want a circle.
Yeah. Or,
I need a circle now.
Man, I've seen so many tattoo like cover up tattoos because there was a show where they specialized in cover up tattoos, and some of the tattoos these people get sometimes
Oh my
are
God.
just
Yo,
insane.
I have one tattoo I regret super, super much, and I'll never speak about it. If you guys can catch it and you guys, can mention it, then I'll admit if it's the one or not. Like if you guys see all my tattoos, I'll admit if that's the one that I hate the most, and it's on my arms. I'll give you a hint. It's on my left arm, so I'll give you a hint there too. But if y'all point it out, I'm not talking about it though. That's how ashamed I am of it. It's like it's not anything bad. It's just kind of stupid. Like I was like 15 and a half when I got it, and don't do that, guys. Like if you guys have a tattoo and you want a tattoo, truly think about it. Don't just get it. That was my stupid moment. But like talking about tattoos, in a few days, I'm actually getting another tattoo. It's going to be a crow. So I don't know if you guys know, but I got a tattoo after my son was born. It's an octopus and it's on my right hand. And it's like super, it just covers up basically most of the hand. And I went in and I was like, hey, I'm either going to get this tattoo here or I'm going to get somewhere else. I know you guys don't like to tattoo people like on the hands too much, but I want this like on my hand. And so I'm either going to get it here and you're going to get the money, or I'm going to go somewhere else. And so they're like, okay, I'll do it. And I actually had the coolest experience with my tattoo artist. We started talking about like all sorts of different things. And it was really a cool experience. And I'm going to go back to him and get a crow on my elbow, like not my elbow, like the back of the elbow, but like the side of the elbow, like the side, kind of like facing forwards where the wing kind of bends up and down. It's going to be a crow. So, yeah, and that's the one with my heart cross. That's the one with my Medusa. That's the one with my just a bunch of stuff, like my eyeball, all sorts of different little goodies. I love tattoos. I was actually thinking about getting like my neck tattooed recently. It's just I want to make sure that I spend a lot of money on that. I don't want to go to somebody like not good enough, because that's like on my neck, like that. That's a bit much. You got to make sure with any tattoo that you get that you're happy with the artist. They can do what you want to do, and some artists will tell you straight up no. Some artists will be like, nope, I'm not doing that, and you just they have the right to do that.
Yeah, they always got the right to turn it down because it's just part of the legal stuff. Like if they feel like by doing it they would get themselves into some legal trouble or something, then they have every right to deny it. Yeah, a lot of times, like any tattoo artist that said no to me, it's just like I'm not really skilled to be able to do that. It's just like, okay, I'll pick something else then. Cool.
Yeah, like I went to somebody specifically who like is skilled and loves to do hand tattoos. I didn't just go to somebody who like never has done a hand tattoo on a female before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like that's my hand. I can't cover it up. Every other tattoo I've been able to cover up. So I can't cover this one up. I mean, I can with gloves, but still, it's mostly out. It's going to always be out. So yeah, but when I finally made that transition with tattoos, like to the ones I can't cover up, I felt so badass. I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm actually in the tattoo family now,
Yeah. Like my next one's going to be Roman numerals in the middle of my Assassin's Creed tattoo, and it's going to have my son's birthday on it. But
cool.
Yeah, it'll fit with the Assassin's Creed logo because that takes place during like part of ancient or part of Rome. So having the Roman numerals in there will look perfect with it.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a good idea. Yeah.
And I might put a couple. Goodness. I might put have a couple L's put in there because like I think the L is like tooth. I think it's like L represents 1,000 if I remember correctly. And since my son's name starts with an L, I'm going to like do that too to add into it. Maybe I don't know. Depends.
That's a good idea. Like the other week, I just got like a wild hair, just out of nowhere, right? And I wanted to go get like a fly tattooed on my face. Let's say I was talked out of that.
If you're going to get a tattoo like that, make sure it's like a stoner looking tattoo and it's somewhere really private.
Can you guys imagine my stupid ass coming on YouTube? Hi guys, and like I have a fly on my face. A tattoo, just for the fuck of it. Where'd you
or like a
first
fly,
I didn't have one.
or like a fly is smoking a bong.
Oh God, can you imagine? I probably wouldn't go that far. No, but like it was just a spur of the moment, like I should do this, and then I'm just thinking like definitely not, definitely don't do that.
Oh well, you got better self-control than me.
I really wanted to. Like it could be beautiful if it's done right. It could be cool. Like if the colors are right and it's not like gross looking, it could be done right. And the symbolism behind the fly is like
You could
I don't
do
really
like
know.
you could do like my other best friend in real life did, and she got I think she got butterflies. It was tattooed like behind her ear, trailing down. Yeah, like they
Cool.
were small. Yeah, they were small and they got bigger as they went behind the ear.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Things like that.
No, it was stars for her, but you could do like butterflies.
Oh, butterflies are so basic, bitch. No offense to your friend.
Well, hers are stars, so I totally got that one wrong. I was thinking butterflies for some reason. I don't know why.
I do have a few butterflies. It's on my like side by my rib cage. It's like my whole like torso, not the fly itself, right? But like it's got like a sunflower, some butterflies, and then it's in a different language, Italian, and it says "break free from what binds you." There's like, and it swirls around the tattoo itself. So in Italian, break free from what binds you. 3 butterflies. Let's see, what are the colors? Purple, blue, and pink, and a sunflower, all kind of like wrapped together. It was cool, and then I had kids.
Oh, I imagine it got kind of stretched, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, right? But it definitely doesn't look as fresh as it used to. I gotta get it touched up.
Yeah, it probably just needs a little touch up.
A little bit of love, a little bit of love, a little revamp, and it'll look good again. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look as good as it used to. But I mean, hey, that's something you should think about when you're having kids. I never thought about that, getting that tattoo. I never thought about that because I didn't think I was gonna have kids. You know, I always wanted kids, but I didn't think I was gonna have them. Yeah. Yeah, definitely didn't think about that. But good. Keep up on the moisturization if you have a tattoo. Keep up on the moisturization if it's like on your stomach or somewhere that's going to get stretched, because it does help it kind of go back to normal. Well, as normal as it could.
Yeah, it always helps it. And if you do it, especially in the early parts of the healing, like that's even better. It keeps more of the ink.
Yeah, you use lotion every day when you have tattoos, every single day. Put the lotion on skin.
If you've never gotten a tattoo before and it's your first time, you want to invest in some moisturizer, because sometimes some people, their skin can't take the ink, so they end up with really bad looking tattoos that have to get redone again, and it gets harder to redo them after a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like my hand tattoos are the hardest thing to heal because you use them all the time, and when you get a tattoo, you want to make sure that it kind of like can stay away from like sudden movements and like stuff like that. You don't want it to crack and rip it and like break the like heal over or whatever. And so when I went back, because it's a free touch up with a hand tattoo, no matter what. Anytime you get a hand tattoo, you're always going to have a little bit of rejection because it's like some tough skin. But yeah, mine healed really great. And the only part that had a hard time sticking was right on my knuckle. On my knuckle, it had a hard time. And he just went over it real quick with a little shadow, and it was like perfectly fine. No big problem, nothing at all. But yeah, I mean, like I have the tattoo where my wrist bends upwards. So it was, I had to be very careful healing it. Because if, right on your wrist line, you got that line there, it could really mess it up. So I did really well with the healing, taking care of it, stuff like that. Single day, I put it over, like, I use aloe vera for everything. Like my face, if I have a breakup, It's a good moisturizer. Use aloe on my skin every single day, guys, and it keeps them all nice.
Yeah, well,
As nice as they could be. I mean,
what I
when
do-
you're old, they're gonna look shitty when you're old. You know?
yeah. Well, there's a trick I've done for my tattoos that's worked out really well, and it was a tattoo. My tattoo artist told me this one time. They said take you some what's that clear stuff you wrap food in? Plastic wrap. Take you some plastic wrap and like
Saran wrap.
after you moist. Yeah, saran wrap. Just the clear, the very clear plastic kind of reflective kind, not the stuff not the cloudy stuff, but slap it on there after you like washed it or moisturizer or whatnot while it's still wet per se, and let it stick to your skin overnight while you're sleeping. That way when you're sleeping, if you move over or something, you don't get hairs in it or dirt or other foreign objects and stuck into the healing part of it, and it turns out really well.
Yeah, for me, I've been getting tattoos for a little bit over a decade, so about 12 years now, and I always keep that wrap on, the same one you're talking about, for about 4 or 5 hours after the tattoo is done, and then I let it breathe. You need to let it breathe. You need to let your tattoo breathe. You make sure that it's breathing and that it can have that oxygen that hits it. Dry it out. You don't want it to get too dry, but you don't want it to be completely gunked up. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be gunked up, because then that can also help reject the ink. Like the ink will reject if there's too much product on it. Like whatever product you choose to use.
Yeah, that's why I always did it when I went to sleep, and then when I would wake up, I would take a shower, wash all the debris off, because you're going to have like dried up plasma or flakes of skin that have the ink in it come off and whatnot. So I wash it off gently by hand, not with a wash rag, with a rag or anything, and just let it breathe for the rest of the day before going to sleep, moisturizing it, going to sleep with another patch of saran wrap on it, and doing the process. I do that for about a week, and it would be almost healed by then. Yeah.
So my tattoos heal pretty quickly as well. It's just kind of like how it is, I suppose, for like me, I guess. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. A lot of people say don't do this. This is the classic way. Now, if you've been getting tattoos for more than 20 years, you know what I'm talking about. This is the classic OG way.
Mom, the card. She started a card. The card isn't scared.
You're scared of what?
No, card.
Anyway, the classic OG way is A&D ointment. Now, there are people, the Aquaphor people, they always say Aquaphor, but that stuff started coming out, I think, early 2000s. Not even early 2000s, like 2005. And I used it one time. That was my worst healed tattoo. Maybe it was just my reaction to Aquaphor, but I've always stuck with A&D ointment for my like healing cream.
I use I think it's called Avena scentless moisturizer. You can get like a big tub of it for like $5 at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use that because that's the one they recommend. My tattoo artist recommended. They said it doesn't have anything in there that'll react with any of the ink or burn you while you're healing and whatnot. It's it's better than like any of the stuff we could give you, because the moisturizer they have is pretty expensive.
Yeah, like so that they'll upsell you. It's like upselling for tattoo artists and stuff like that. They'll try to get you on that, and it's like $30 for this little tube. And then for me, it was my worst healed tattoo with that tube of stuff, and I was 15 and a half. So like I said, it was stupid tattoo and not a good healing product. So definitely want to get covered up. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because my husband's home for lunch, and I gotta whip him up something to eat. And cool. I will talk to you guys later, and thank you for coming on here and reacting to that video with me.
You're welcome. It's always fun doing these.
Hell yeah.
Tell the Tell the family I said hi.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and subscribe and like the video if you guys are new. I will see you guys again soon. Bye.
Bye, peoples.